So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then...
Bale! That is some save from De Gea! Tries to get it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Luis Suarez, and here's Bale, Bruno Fernandes, and he's made sure that's not getting through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's going wide left. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has. It's Luis Suarez! Well, there's the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now this could be a chance. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Showing great feet there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale. Oh, delightful ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Kaut. Nicely spread. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! A finish of true class! Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He has a look up, and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Leicester deals with that comfortably. He's found a way past. Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good strength. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos clears. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for a runner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Threads one in. Aimed at the far side. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Final whistle today.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball. Leicester is there to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. And it's been shipped out wide. Looking to play him in.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Pass somewhat off target. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bale is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's run loose here. Van Dijk trying... And there's the shot! Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Toure, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Couch.
Cout really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. De Jong. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's put paid to the danger. Bale takes the shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Rangers back on level terms! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution for Rangers, number 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Rangers restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bale is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to get rid. It's Asa! Van Dijk can clear it away. And he's let fly. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great vision. He's looking wide. And here's Hullet. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona have their lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the pass is intercepted. He's in a good position. Shoots! And he's gone looking for safety. Yaya Toure. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Bale. And he's lost his man here. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos doesn't quite get there.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Hullet. White puts the ball in.
Has been indicated.
And that should get the job done. And that has been cleared. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Cruyff. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Yaya Toure picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about...
And Van Nistelrooy! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. It's headed upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Mbappe gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Now this could be... And the shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Roberto Carlos, played out towards the right wing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David De Gea gets it away, and he's quick to snatch it back.
PSV really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
White. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. That's a cute ball. Pass is just off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ibrahimovic, and he's in on goal. Roberto Carlos off the post. Goal, Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Ibrahimovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cleared away. And it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And it's made its way to him. Getting up there! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 20,